Hey everyone, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the VS Code terminal in 2026. The integrated terminal is one of the most useful features in Visual Studio Code because it lets you run commands without leaving your editor. So let's get started. First, open VS Code and open the project folder you want to work with. Then, open the integrated terminal from the application menu or use the keyboard shortcut available for your operating system. The terminal will appear inside the VS Code window, usually near the bottom of the editor. Depending on your system, you may be able to choose between different shell environments. You can use the terminal to navigate through folders, run scripts, install packages, start development servers, manage Git repositories, and work with many other command line tools. For example, when working on a project, you might use the terminal to install dependencies or run a command that starts your application. The exact commands depend on the language and tools used by your project. You can also create multiple terminal sessions. This is useful when you need one process running while using another terminal for additional commands. If the terminal becomes crowded with output, you can clear it and continue working. You can also resize the terminal panel to give yourself more or less space, depending on what you're doing. The integrated terminal can also use the same project folder you opened in VS Code, which makes moving between your files and command line tasks much easier. Remember to be careful with commands that modify files, install software, or change system settings. Only run commands that you understand or trust. When you're unsure, check the command first. If the terminal isn't working correctly, verify that the selected shell and required development tools are properly installed on your computer. And that's how to use the VS Code terminal. Once you become comfortable with it, you can handle many development tasks directly inside your editor without constantly switching windows. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next